It's a Georgia coin from the American Innovation series. Series I'm a fan of. It's manganese and copper. Interesting alloy. It gets pretty close to gold appearance. I've seen fake gold that looked less gold than this. Could pass for a low carat gold. This is Georgia, and their innovation is the Trustees Garden. It's a 10-acre garden set up by James Oglethorpe in 1733, pretty much immediately after the Georgia colony was settled. He's an interesting character, and in history, rabbit hole leads to rabbit hole. Oglethorpe was a English army general and member of the House of Commons, and he had a special interest in debtors' prisons, where creditors would saddle their debtors with jail sentences, keeping them in a cycle of poverty, and he saw this as unjust, which it was. And the more things change, the more they stay the same, right? So he thought having worthy members of debtors' prisons settling into a new colony in the New World was a good idea, and he was granted this permit. So in 1732, he set sail for Georgia. 1733, he arrived. One of the first things he did was he established this Trustees Garden, 10 acres of cultivation experimentation. Mulberry trees, peaches, which became an emblem of the state of Georgia, and cotton, which would go on to cause all sorts of problems in the 1800s. And it has continued to exist to this day. And if you want a full history on it, I would direct you to a YouTube channel called History by GPS. They have an outstanding video on the history of the Trustees Garden. It does a much better job of explaining its history than me. Here's some peaches depicted on the obverse here and on the reverse. I've complained about this before. It sucks. There's no way around it. The Statue of Liberty looks great. There's nothing in the background. It's like someone got the assignment at the engraving office, put a Statue of Liberty on the reverse, and they just did that, and then they quit their job and walked out of the office with no regrets. Assignment fulfilled, I guess. I will probably complain about this every single time I review one of these coins. But Trustees Garden engraving, pretty freaking cool, in my opinion. Pretty cool. As far as chit chat, did anybody catch the Gojira performance at the Olympic opening ceremony? Holy shit. That was awesome. That's the most metal and the most French thing I've ever seen. The headless Marie Antoinettes spewing blood out of their necks, singing a French Revolution song from 1790 inspired by a quote from Benjamin Franklin during his time in Paris. It was amazing. Truly a historical event, in my opinion. And I encourage all of you to go look up the history and the lyrics of the song they performed. It had a lot of historical significance. Could not have been a better choice. I was blown away. That's it. Cheerio.